I'm Oliver Kirkham. I farm here at Newhaven Lodge Farm with my family in the Peak District. We're milking 90 crossbred cows on about 230 acres. We're a two-man job most of the time, so there's me and my father. We do all the tractor work ourselves. We don't get contracts in to do anything else. Our time isn't usually spent looking at the cows to see them bulling, and we undoubtedly did used to miss some heats. Last year we were offered the FETF grant for a collar system. We went to the Dairy Tech show and went around with some various different manufacturers. We went to the Afi stand, compared everything on a cost basis, features and what they could do for us, and we thought that the Afimilk system would suit us best. A lot of the other collars that we looked at didn't do rumination. I wouldn't go back to a collar without it. We have picked up on a few cows that have had problems. These have been picked up really quickly. It's a great feature, and I think it's been well worth having. Since installing the collars, we are serving more cows at the right time, seeing quiet cows that are bulling overnight that you wouldn't usually see while they're out in the field or in the shed. We can make a decision whether to AI them in the morning or in the evening milking, depending on whereabouts on the chart the cow is sitting. Top features for the app for me is obviously your heat detection alerts. So when I get up in the morning, have a quick look at the app, see if there's any cows bulling. We have the to-do lists on the app, so cows to dry off and cows to scan. If we're working in an area that hasn't got a lot of signal, we can use the offline mode. The app's great. The heat detection is really, really good. Having it in your pocket is so easy, and it's a great reminder when you see it on your phone in the morning, every afternoon, that you've either got a cow to serve or you've got a problem with one of the cows. We had the reader mounted at the back of the parlour, so that picks up the cows all the time in the winter in the sheds. When they're out grazing in the summer, all the grazing fields that we usually graze are all around the farm. There's about 70 acres, and 95% of the time those collars are sending a signal back to the reader and we're getting live updates, which is great. One of the reasons that we chose Afimilk for the collars was that we could expand onto having their milk meters, possibly other features in the parlour like feeder yield. The collars would also let us do auto ID in the parlour, which we don't have yet, but that's something that we'd like to do in the future. So it seems to make sense to buy a system that we could add on to with a product that we liked. For me, the best thing about Afimilk is the customer service. They're very responsive, and if there's any problems, they get sorted, and that helps us keep the job going and run our business the way we want to.